Then it was like, oh my god, am I the main character or am I like the
No,
side character?
actually, I
that
do.
gets
I do
killed?
want to take a moment to tell you guys. So I went to see my new therapist for the first time this week.
That was a
He's
wild
specialized.
transition. A little
Sorry.
wild segue.
He's
I love you.
specialized in PTSD, and he is phenomenal. I think I
Good.
mentioned either in staff chat or I talked it over with Garrick, but he is a Studio Ghibli nerd. It's so cool, and we can relate on a lot of things. And it's nice to be able to talk to someone. But I wanted to mention that I mentioned you guys to him, in the fact that like it was intake, so he's asking like, do you have a support system at home, like, and stuff like that. And I mentioned that obviously things are kind of dicey with me and Jackie. Ernell, we have talked to you about that. But I mentioned that I have you guys. Like I have this online community of people that like it's weird because like we also kind of come from somewhat like broken homes and dealing with generational trauma and stuff like that. And we kind of like found each other, and it's like almost like this like positive echo chamber of sorts.
Yeah.
To where we are constantly
hate you
helping
guys,
each other
to be
out
honest.
and giving each
To be
other
honest, I
like
dislike
great
each and every
advice.
one of you.
And he was like, dude, that's fucking awesome. Like, like the fact that you're able to find these people just like by happenstance, really. Like, that wasn't the goal really when we first met. Like the goal was like to create a community of like-minded like creators and stuff like that. But then we just happened to meet each other on that personal level, and it's been really, really helpful for me. So I wanted to.
I will kiss you on the forehead, you sweet baby angel.
And then he said, "It's not gay if you both come." And you were like,
yeah. Dr. Sam did say that, actually. Now that
That's what I heard.
Also, does anyone want the other half of my crumble cookie?
Good Kraken.
What is poppin', bitches, and welcome to episode 89 of the Shipwreck Show. I am one of your Captains, Snyder and L. Pearson, alongside our baby boy. It is Good Kraken's very own.
It's me. What up, brother?
It is I. DJ,
It is I.
how are you, doggy dog? How you doing?
I'm doing good. Today was like, I guess, mixed in I don't know. It was like
Like me.
it was a chill, but like it could have been worse. Like there was things in place that could have made it worse, but it didn't happen. But you see, if it did happen, it would make my day worse, right? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Like I almost ran someone over today. Like
Wow. Okay. Segue. All right. Wow. Okay.
Okay.
So, all
On
right. Well, this
accident.
is
It was-
the Shipwreck Show. Let's
so-
fucking talk about this.
so like I'm at an intersection, at the light, and there's a left turn, right? And I'm supposed
they
to
do
yield
in
to the
NASCAR,
person
yeah.
like coming, yield to someone like the person like coming this way, right?
Yeah, the right of way.
I gotta
Yes.
turn. Yeah. So, but the truck let the guy in front of me go left, and he sat there as I got up to the line. So I was like, okay, cool, let me turn. And so I turn, and then I immediately see someone in the middle of the crosswalk, and I brake, and then she stops, and then looks at me. I look at her, and I drove past, and that was that. Yeah, I almost ran someone over.
DJ,
That was basically it.
almost took someone the fuck out, man. That's wild.
Almost, dude. Good thing I'm a little slower
Jesus
on that
Christ,
turn.
dude.
If I just zoomed that turn, she would have been gone.
skirt. You know what I mean?
Wow.
You just
Wow.
attempted manslaughter, just fucking out here.
Yeah,
doing-
because I couldn't see her because that like there's that pillar on the like the left side of your car that like separates your
the wind,
side, like-
your windshield and like your window.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
No,
yeah.
she was there, like she was literally in that blind spot. Like, and I didn't see it until like I turned fully, and then like she was at like my windshield. So I was like, oh fuck, you know what I mean? So, that was that. I almost didn't find a close parking space, and I was debating on going to class
Uh-huh.
because of that. But luckily, someone pulled out of their parking space, and I skirt right in. So, you know what I mean,
I I sort of empathize with you. I had a recent experience where, like you're at like it's not like a light, but there's like a one-way street that's sort of by my work, and I have to go across this one-way street to get to my home office for work so I can pick up mail and stuff. And cars will be going one way, but people will be walking across the street and there's no light. So it's like you go when there's no more cars that are coming in this one direction. And this old lady comes up to the left, and I'm like, she's to my left, and I'm like waving her like, go ahead, right?
Yeah, like,
and
go
she goes, and I'm like, no.
I hate that, man.
And I was like, oh,
what happened to me today?
Okay, go. And she gives you, I was like, all right, fine. And so I go, and she steps, and I was like, so I stop, I stop, and then she waves me again. I was like, no, go. And she waves me in. I was all right, fine. So I go, and she steps again. And I was like, stop. Yelling in my car. I yelled it really loud with my window up, but like I yelled really loud. I was just fucking go. And so I just put my car in park. I just put my car in fucking park. Just go, go, fucking go.
I was gonna say at that point I would literally park my car, get the fuck out, and say, move, fucking move.
Well, I just like my thing is like I have face tattoos, so if I yell at an old person, they call the cops and I go to jail.
Oh,
so
right.
right, you see what
For
I mean?
For me, they just say, okay, what's this kid doing? Okay,
yeah, they're like, I haven't seen Shang-Chi yet, right? And so like they for me it's different because like I have face tattoos, and so that means white people automatically think I'm Mexican, right? Like immediately.
Yeah.
It's like no
or drug dealer.
Like no hesitation there.
Yeah.
It happens. It is a thing that I have to deal with. And I'm like, listen, like,
I mean, props to them if they hit you with the no entiendo. Like, you know what I mean?
Dude, fucking, I had a similar situation today.
They're trying.
It's a similar situation. It's a four-way, like full stop, like stop signs, right? It's like a four-way stop, right? So there's a car in front of me. All right. There's a car over here. So like this car goes, he stops, and then I stop here. And I'm like, okay. So like we established my lane already went. He hasn't gone yet. It's his turn to go. And I can't tell if he was waving me, but like I was like, oh, is he waving me? Okay, I guess I'm going. And then he starts going, and we both break. And I'm like, and I'm like, fuck it, dude. Just look. I started motioning like aggressively, like just fucking go, dude. I smacked my little. I have a little parking pass. I smacked the shit out of it, trying to wave this motherfucker to go.
Dude, it's frustrating. This intersection specifically, I like have the worst experiences at. Like literally like 2 weeks ago. Like I said, there's no lights, so you wait for traffic to stop going from left to right, and then you can go for it. However, may I ask you guys, if I'm going straight and a person directly in front of me is wanting to turn left, right, onto the one way, which one of us has the right of way?
Johnny has 3 apples left.
Clearly the homosexual, because who goes straight anymore? I'm just saying.
That's what I'm saying, right? You know what I mean? Yeah. No. Anyways, the person going straight has the right of way. The person turning does not have the right of way, right? That is just common sense. It's in your fucking driver's manual. You can Google this shit, right? So I'm at this intersection, and this girl in a red car is trying to turn left. Traffic clears. I go, and she goes at the same fucking time. We both hit the fucking brakes for a second. I was like, what the fuck is going on here? She honks at me, and my window was already halfway down. I yelled, get fucked, really fucking loud, because I was super fucking annoyed that this was happening. I was like, what the fuck?
The right away, stupid.
I was like, what are you doing? What are you talking about? Like, it's me. Like, I'm the one who was supposed to go here. Don't honk at me. I'm not the rule breaker right now.
License,
you know what I mean?
Man. Like, they just pay, they just buy their license.
They just go. They just do it.
They just get it.
Yeah, I know. Well,
how else are you going to get past the lines at the DMV?
That's true.
Sorry,
Gotta shake a
OMV
little
is the
ash for the
Office of Motor
cash.
Vehicles now.
That's what you gotta do.
Unfortunately. Well, the man that always stays in line is my little Thai peanut. It's Xander.
What's up?
How
Yeah,
you
actually,
doing?
I'm really good at parking. I'm not gonna lie.
Are you? Are you actually like
I'm really
full,
good at
like
parking.
full send?
I'm
Like,
good
okay,
at parking
okay.
when there's no one
Yeah,
else
just-
in the car with me. I get nervous.
You gotta get over that, dude. You gotta get it. You gotta
Okay,
get over that, man.
listen, like,
Just be like, bitch, I know what I'm doing.
I grew up Mormon. I know what it means when he was like, you can't see the tablets, just trust me when you're writing it. Like, I know what the fuck, okay? Like, don't,
Dude, no.
quit playing with me, dog.
I've dented a couple I've dinged a couple cars with people in it, but when I'm not like there's no one in it,
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
like cool as a cucumber, just fucking. I'm backing into spaces and shit, going crazy. Like
Cool as a cucumber is something that my 4-year-old daughter says.
Why was that not one of the fucking white person phrases
that's
we
what I was
brought
about to
up?
say, like
yesterday?
that's a pretty white phrase too. I was gonna add that.
Well, because
Yeah,
she's been like having a lot of fevers because she's like a COVID baby, right? So like she was in the bubble where like nobody like we didn't have contact. So now that she's in school,
yeah.
she's constantly getting sick and has like batch fevers. And then she goes, "Mommy, am I cool as a cucumber now?" And I'm like, yes.
You're like,
I don't
honey,
know.
if
See,
you
it's the way
if you
she
ever
said
say
it.
that shit to me again.
It's the way she.
You're grounded.
It's
You're
the
fucking grounded.
delivery. Terrible delivery.
I mean, to be fair, she has terrible delivery with almost everything, but I digress.
Same retweet. Xander, how are you this week, my good sir?
Dude, I had a shitty day.
Okay.
Oh, man, why you
I
said
mean
man.
that in the
Yeah.
literal sense.
Sure.
Oh,
So, as you guys know,
Eric situation.
I'm a father.
Yes, of course.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have a kid. I have an offspring. You know, little mini me running around. And apparently, at a certain point in the day, my daughter was like, I want some private time. I'm like, okay, that's fine. That's fine.
Yeah.
Sure. Fair enough. I'm just going to go ahead and hop in the shower then. If that's okay, I'll just go ahead and take care of my shower, and then you can hop in the shower afterwards, or get ready for bed while whatever.
Yep.
And she's like, and she's like, okay, yeah, but she's being very fucking weird about it. In her terms, she's being very sus. Okay.
Sure. As the
So,
kids say,
I kind of-
says, yeah.
I kind of like, was like taking my time with it, and then I finally was like, hey, is everything all right? And when I did that, I sat down next to her, and as I was saying, hey, is everything all right? There's right here.
Oh no.
The stench of poo, and I was like, honey, did you have an accident? She's like, yeah. And unbeknownst to me, normally it's just like a little bit, like it's like no big deal, we just take care of it,
Sure.
whatever.
Fine. Yeah.
Yeah.
I finally take her to the bathroom. I have her stand in the shower. When I tell you she was wearing brown corduroys underneath her jeans, ugh, dude, it was bad.
Yeah.
And what made
Yeah.
it worse is that where we're staying, the shower the bathroom, it's not they fucked up doing the ventilation system or whatever. So there's no air circulating through that
Sure.
bathroom.
Sure. Yeah.
So when we start the shower to clean her off, there was weaponized methane gas in there, man. It was hot. It choked me. I left to go grab her PJs, and I came back and I opened the door and I just boom. punched me
RIP
in
to all the
face
people
with
listening to this podcast and eating.
Yes. Yeah. It's a great great contrast here. Yeah.
Listen.
Oh, yeah,
The
let me
snack king
turn on the
himself
Good
is not
Kraken
here, so we're not
podcast and have
snacking
a meal.
tonight. We're good.
Listen, one parent to another, sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I never minded it, like, personally, but that's like I'm
that-
biased.
yeah,
I'm
I-
biased here, and I understand that I'm biased because I worked a job as like a coroner's assistant before, and I've smelled some pretty fucking terrible smells before.
Right.
So like I can. That's my gauge. Is like if it doesn't smell as bad as a 5-day rotting body, then it's probably
Yeah.
not that fucking bad.
Well, see, I'm with you there too, but when it was hot, like the steam had like elevated that stench to the point where it got caught
Yeah.
in the back of my like it was like I couldn't help it. Like we've talked. I've pulled out dead bodies out of the sea, like, but it just like got right there.
Yeah. That much. You know, like when
When it
you're
hits you the wrong way, yeah.
when you're brushing your
Yeah.
teeth and you hit that like one sweet spot on your tongue that you're like like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then you're like, oh, I'm done brushing my teeth. Like, you know what I mean?
Is that's what we're calling it now. Okay, just wanted to make sure.
The toothbrush gag. Yeah.
The
Yeah,
toothbrush guy.
the toothbrush gag.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
So 3 out of 4 of us are parents in this podcast at this moment.
Well, I mean,
That's a
that is
pattern.
correct. That is correct.
Crazy. And 3 out of 4 of us could be your parent. So
3 out of 4 of
No.
us are your parent. Actually,
No.
fun fact.
No, absolutely not.
They do call me
Absolutely not.
mother.
DJ is like a mix of all of us. He has the hair that I would imagine Raven would have if they were, you know, male passing. They
No,
have
baby, I got curly curls.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, fair enough. Fair. But the fade is more so what I was talking about.
Oh, yeah.
And then Xander's Asian look, straight up Asian look, and then my dog shit beard.
Whoa, don't call my beard dog shit.
he's like, boy, I just got back from the bar, man. What are you fucking talking
dude,
about?
He
Talking
did though. He
about,
actually did though
dog.
last week. Dude.
I
It
hate
was
all this
crazy.
misinformation, this fake news. I don't know what you're talking about.
I love that for you. I love that for you. But I also love it for our queen mother themselves, the demon, our demon, Raven Ravenous is the new name. God damn, baby, feels
Yeah,
good.
new
Feels good, Raven. How are you, baby?
I am, you know what? It's been a week. I know we talked briefly about the whole thing with my mom. She actually forgot me this week. And that was real hard.
Okay, of course, yes.
Cause like there's this feeling of just like absolute devastation when the person who knows you the most in this world suddenly doesn't. And like
Right.
I can't describe it. But we're working with it. She's going to have
Sure.
good days, she's going to have bad days, and I just have to hold on to the good stuff.
You seem to be taking it in stride. So you're doing great. You're doing great, but you're doing awesome.
I'm doing the best I can considering, right?
Yes, of
and
course.
that's all that I can ask of myself. But I
Not me.
also task.
I expect better.
Shut the fuck up,
kidding.
Ernell. I swear to God.
I expect
will suffocate
perfection from you. Okay.
You know what?
Don't
You
be
can suck
sorry.
my
Be better.
dick.
Okay.
Don't be sorry. Be better, bitch.
Anyways, continue.
I would have
love
taken you seriously if you added the bitch part, but now I know you're just a joke. It's
Bitch.
fine.
Of course. I love you. Continue.
I love you too. No, but I've kind of just been like proceeding, right? Like I have to live my life. Like I have to keep going.
Yes.
So I have been doing work. Like I've been doing work. Like boss ass bitch,
Ooh, shit. Okay.
whole crown, just like fucking putting it back where it belongs on my fucking head. But
Oh,
yeah,
shit,
no,
okay.
it feels good. It feels good. Like I rebranded my channel. We're doing as I slam my mic. It's fine.
Rebrand my channels.
But so I did that. We're doing more collaborative storytelling. I don't miss Wreck-It Raven. Like I don't miss it. Like it was good for the time that I had it, right? But I outgrew it, right? Like it is the end of an era. And like I am still that person. I'm the artist formerly known as Wreck-It Raven. Thank you.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
But it's good to put it to bed. Like, let it be. Like, it was good for what it was, but that's not who I am right now. I swear to God, Ernell, don't fuck with me right now because I'm in my thought era. Okay?
I'm killing it.
Is
with
it,
my
is it
cuts
bad that
tonight,
I'm
dude. I'm
queuing
killing
When
it.
Doves Cry by Prince right now?
You need to
should.
cue every song that I fucking quote tonight. That's what you need
Yeah.
to cue. Because
Yeah,
I'm killing it.
absolutely.
I'm fucking killing the shit. Yeah. Continue.
Cue your mother.
I'm actually currently listening to Kaylani. My God.
Oh, she's so
Oh
fine.
my god, she's so
Please.
fucking fine, dude. Oh my god.
Please.
Did I ever tell you guys the story of how I fell in love with her?
No.
Yes,
Right.
I do recall.
Okay,
you
okay,
and I
okay.
talked about Kehlani.
Yeah, so you guys can check out my TikTok. I got feelings about Kalani. Okay,
Listen, I just want her to end my life.
I
real
used to
honest
be
with you.
I used to be a manager for a Journeys, and Journeys has a thing where they play random music videos on their TVs and shit each month. It's like different music videos and shit. I remember the first time she ever popped up there, and I was like, "Who is that?" And I'm just like tapping my employee. I was like, "Who the fuck is that?" I'm like, "Oh, that's this new chick named Kalani," and I was like, "Right, okay." How do you spell that, right? And I'm over here like on my phone, like I gotta check out more of their music. You know what I'm saying? I'm in like Google Images. Like, I need
Listen,
more
I'm
tracks.
gonna share. There's a couple of artists that are not well known that I'm just like, please end me. And I'm gonna I'll put it in the chat with y'all.
Okay, okay.
Because it is my slow and sexy playlist,
Well,
and trust me.
Put it in staff chat because I can't see the chat in here when we're like on the
Yeah.
photo,
That's
so-
what. No, obviously, that's what I meant to say.
Of course. You know, I don't ever gotta correct you. You come correct already. You know what I'm saying?
I always come.
Come.
Hey,
Correct.
I don't have a song for that one, but that was just that was just solid. That's well. What is next up for Raven Ravenous then? You know, I do a little shameless plug here real quick. You know what I'm saying?
We are actually. I'm starting my first campaign that I've project managed myself for this channel on Tuesday called The Wretched Harvest. We have a couple of really amazing people. We have Jay from Swole Initiative DMing. We have Sensitive Joy, my wife, the love of my life,
Yes,
my
we
best
love
friend.
you, Joy. We love you so much.
She's going to be playing. I have Diction's going to be playing. I have Sailor Scout Austin. I have Brutal Danny from Roll20. He's going to be there. And I'm forgetting somebody. I know I'm forgetting somebody. Is it me? Am I forgetting me?
Probably it might have been you. Yeah,
might be forgetting
because you
me.
named 4, right? I think you were the 5th.
And obviously
Yeah.
I'll be there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
of course,
Wait, no,
of
there's
course.
somebody else that I'm fucking missing because I'm very brain dead
Let
today.
us pull up thine Twitter.
Thine Twitter.
Thine Twitter.
Who am I
Raven.
missing?
we need to have like that on hold music whenever this
No, I
happens.
literally
Like,
got
whenever-
everybody.
Did you?
Yeah, I got everybody.
Okay. What?
Also,
No,
if
wait,
y'all
no,
are
you are missing one person because you only named 5. There's a 6th.
6th, I said Diction.
Yes.
I said
Diction,
Austin,
Ches.
Danny, Joy, myself, and then Jay.
Okay.
Yeah,
Then there was
yeah,
6.
yeah.
It was 6. Okay, I was
Yeah.
thinking 5. That was my fault.
Yeah,
I totally
no, you're
gaslit you
fine.
into that. My bad.
Yeah, it's fine. It's not the first time I've been gaslit in my life.
That's true. It's not the first
White
time I've
women
done
love
it.
to do it to me. Oh, damn. Well, here. Yikes. Anyway, moving on.
Any
But
hooser.
yeah, make sure y'all check out tomorrow on my Twitter, which is Ravenous Tales _, because somebody has Ravenous Tales and they haven't used it since 2013. Who the fuck are you? You monster. But there will be character art to go along with everything.
Oh,
and
yeah.
then at the end of the week, our artist and just absolutely amazing artist will have put together a little promo video.
Yeah,
And
some hentai.
that should be released. Yeah, obviously with me and lots of tentacles and monsters. Don't worry about it. Don't look at me
Where's
like
my
that
wallet?
right now.
Where's my wallet? Take the money.
Bryce,
Oh my god. Xander, you have to flip it. You have to flip the text.
Yeah,
you gotta
you
flip the text. There you go. There you go. They don't know what you're saying. They don't know what you're saying. Continue on.
But yeah, so that'll be fun. And I have a one shot coming up that I'm doing. But honestly, I'm just having fun at this point. Prince just started playing. Gotcha. I'm just having fun. Like I just turned 34. Like I'm not getting any younger. I know I look like I'm 21. Thank you.
Not a
But-
day
We're
older,
21.
baby.
What the
You know what
heck?
I'm saying? Not a
Raven?
day older.
Why would you lie to me?
Because I gaslight, I gatekeep, I girl boss.
And you
know what
girl
I'm saying?
boss, of course, my
course,
fault. My
yeah.
fault.
Just
Girl
kidding.
dinner, you
I
know what I'm saying?
mansplain, manipulate, and what is the other one? Mansplain, manipulate.
Shake your
I'm
ass.
a man, so I wouldn't know.
I don't know. I shake my ass for
I'm
the
too
cash,
stupid to
obviously.
know.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
But yeah, no, whatever. I'm fucking doing shit that I want to do, and it feels good.
Well, you guys at home
That's all.
can also feel good because this is the Shipwreck Show.
We're shipwrecking, baby.
We're once a week, every week, 4 of the Brethren Core gather together, discuss anything and everything the Seven Seas has thrown our way. If you're on this wave, you can head on over to our Discord channel where you can submit questions and topics, get exclusive show content, and soon have early access to episodes before they go live on podcast and video services. But you can also support us by following or subscribing to Good Kraken right here at twitch.tv/Good Kraken Show, or by subscribing
Kraken.
to our YouTube channel by clicking the link down here in our description section
Somewhere
below
down
to get updates when new episodes go live everywhere.
If you don't join
Everywhere
us
on
in
all
Discord, I'm
platforms,
gonna
5
fight
stars.
you. Yeah, I'm just letting you know. I will bite your fucking ankles because I'm short.
Raven,
Joke's on you. I'm into that shit.
we have some captain's orders, guys.
God.
Y'all, please make sure to follow Good Kraken Show at Good Kraken Show on all of your social media sites. We're out here, we're having fun, we're enjoying ourselves, and we want to see all of you on there, chit chat, hanging out, and shaking ass, just like us. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Every day,
Yes,
all day,
sir.
every day, just throwing it the fuck back.
Yo,
You know what I'm saying?
I'll-
For
I'll-
Kalani. For
Yeah,
Kalani.
yeah.
Throw that ass back like it's 1999.
I'm just saying. Yeah, you absolutely need that in your fucking life. But also, please come out and hang out with us tomorrow. If you're watching live, this is Thursday, September 28th. But tomorrow, Friday, September 29th, DJ is playing Cyberpunk Phantom Liberty. And Garrick's going to be coming in and hanging out with him as they kind of have fun and discuss all the cool, dope shit that Phantom Liberty is bringing along, including Idris Elba's fine fucking
He's
ass.
so
God.
good.
Yes, sir.
God,
He's so good in this. In the
I
DLC,
just-
he's fucking badass.
Listen,
That's
there's
Jackie's hall pass.
there's a good few handful of cocks that I need in and around my mouth.
Yes.
That's it. Anyway, guys, let's go
That's all.
into our first listener question for the evening. Are we ready, my loves?
yeah.
We are absolutely ready.
Of course.
Yeah, honey. I'm putting on my slow and sexy playlist, so I'm just gonna be sitting here moister
Hey,
than an
yo.
oyster.
You know what I'm saying? I know, right? Right. Stephen P. writes in, our king,
Right,
Stephen
shout out
P.
to Steven.
Big shouts to fucking Steven, who's always writing into this shit. Found him on Reddit, actually. He was
Really?
one of our Reddit AB folks from a long time ago that literally just came in and said, "Yeah, I'll drop some fucking questions."
Shout
And
out
he's-
to fucking Steven, man.
yeah,
Hope
yeah,
you're-
yeah,
he
dude.
still
Great
follows us every
Great
time that
evening.
I'm on Reddit, and I'm like, "Hey, need some more questions from you guys," and he's fucking there, dude. Like, it's crazy.
Hey, where else
Oh,
can
yeah.
people submit questions?
They can do that in our Discord channel. And if they are a part of our Twitch subscription, you can go into our Discord. You can write into the Shipwreck Submissions channel that's in there, where you can ask us literally anything you fucking want. And
We're
we
always
think-
looking
remember,
for questions.
it's your
So please,
question.
if
It's our
if
answer.
you
It's our
have, if you're sub to the channel, use that. Use that.
Use
tool
that
we
shit.
gave
You know what I'm saying? Use
Yeah.
that shit.
Yeah.
You guys can subscribe to us right here at Twitch. That gives you access to Shipwreck Submissions, where you can ask us anything you want. If we think it'll make for good content, or just a good fucking time, we will
Use
answer
that
your
Prime
question.
Gaming subscription, buddy.
And
Free subs every
September
month.
is
Prime
almost at an
Gaming.
end. Subscriptions are at 25% off.
They are.
Yeah,
They are super
September
cheap now.
still September.
Yes, exactly. So, Steven, thank you. We love you. Steven says, I'm going to keep it real simple, guys. Which Avengers could Batman 1v1? And which Justice League heroes could Iron Man take on?
Damn. Good one.
Let's go. Okay.
Okay, but before we jump into this, so Blazar, my love Blazar in chat. Arnell, can you answer my question here? I know you're famous now, but I need my questions to be seen. Fall Guys. So Blazar, one, I'm not famous. I love you. I love you so much. I wish I was. But secondly, we might have to play Fall Guys soon because Fall Guys, unfortunately.
I want to play Party
Yeah.
Animals again.
I do want to play
Yes.
Party Animals. Like Blazar,
That
you need to
shit
download
was
fucking Party
fucking
Animals. That
fun.
game's fucking amazing. But Fall Guys, the classic, the kings in Fall Guys.
Whoa.
Holy shit, Shane! Holy shit, dude!
Oh,
Holy
Gifted
shit,
subs
Shane.
out here, Shane. Holy shit, we love you, dude.
Out
Thank you so
here.
much, baby boy. We love you. Fall Guys, the like what was it? Like 19% of their staff got laid off. The developers.
Yeah.
So
Jesus,
like I'm
yeah.
trying to support that fucking game as much as possible. So
Yeah,
although we
hopefully
love
it's a good
Party
game.
Animals, we're gonna have to fuck around with Fall Guys a little bit
Maybe,
more.
maybe we do like a we
might have a little rotation
roulette
going
style,
on.
like a rotation, a party rotation, a party mix.
Party Guys.
Party guys.
Fall Animals.
Hey, Kraken party.
Fall animals.
Fall Animals.
It is the fall.
Fall
It's
It is the fall time.
fall-
It is fall time. Anyways, guys, so let's start with the baddie boy. Let's start with Batman. Okay. What
He's
Avengers?
going up against two? Avengers.
Just Avengers. Yeah. What Avengers could Batman 1v1? Okay. And now here's the deal. We're going to squash this because I'm sure all of us have seen conversations like this. And it always starts with the same fucking argument. Does Batman have prep time? And I'm going to say fucking no.
No,
No.
no,
he
no
doesn't have
prep time. He's
prep
getting
time.
ambushed.
No prep time.
Okay,
Yes,
he has to
yes.
think on the fly. He's
Yes.
smart enough to think on the fly. I don't
Yes.
think he needs prep time.
Yeah, I really don't think he needs, because he's always prepared. He's Batman.
Right. He has to be, right? Because he's
There's
Yeah.
really a
he's dying to
situation,
sue.
and if he isn't prepared for like the situation, like he's assessing it as he's battling.
Yes, correct. So Xander, you're ready to fire off. What Avenger could Batman 1v1?
So this is going off of to keep things a bit more like mainstream and better known for everyone. We're going off of, let's say, the original Avengers lineup from Joss Whedon's 2012 The Avengers.
Sure.
Okay.
Sure.
Right off the bat, Hawkeye, Black Widow, done.
Oh,
That's
wow.
fucking
Out of
easy pickings.
Okay.
Out of there.
Yeah.
Wow. All right.
Because I mean I get that those two, they're very well trained secret agents and stuff like that, but
Yeah.
Batman, he's fucking Batman. Okay, no, like no.
Sure. Okay. I think we
His
can all
Trump's there is
collectively
tenfold.
agree
The-
that they don't have a chance.
The
Yes.
struggles right off the bat are going to be Hulk and Thor.
Yeah.
Now, that's not saying he won't get the upper hand. I think Thor, admittedly, will probably be the one to better Batman, just because of pure mythological power. And since again, Batman has no prep time, he's thinking on the fly. This is going to be one of those battles that he just flat out loses, and then he's going to have to come back to at a later time.
Sure.
But Hulk, I think thinking on the fly, he's going to be able to figure out something, maybe something on the battlefield to distract the Hulk in some way, shape, or form, or use the Hulk's anger against him. Iron Man, that could be a toss-up.
It could
they're
be.
kind of neck and neck. The only thing that Batman really has over Iron Man is the fact that Batman is wildly smarter than him. Just
He's got more
in
street.
of a-
He's got more street smarts. He's
Yeah,
Exactly.
he's obviously
Yeah.
not as like intellectually sound as Iron Man is in that
Like, yeah,
sense, but-
technologically smart. Yeah,
Yeah.
like technologically speaking, Iron Man's got the upper
Both
hand.
of them have
Right,
a disconnect to like poverty, or at least a younger Batman is.
Yes.
Yeah.
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 For sure.
The wild card.
How old is Batman?
Wild-
We gotta establish how old is Batman. How experienced Batman?
Well,
Are we
I mean,
talking
like
about-
if
I'm
we're
saying
if we're,
peak.
if
I'm
we're
thinking
thinking if we're thinking like headcanon Batman, we're thinking like 35-year-old Batman.
Yeah.
Right. He's right in the
Okay.
middle
Yeah.
of his career. Now, here's the big question too: is that like Shane asks, like, does he know their weaknesses? No, because there's no prep
No.
time here. So he has to find the weaknesses as we're going here. Right. So
Yeah.
like we can't be giving him. He's not omnipotent. Batman,
Yeah.
you know, he doesn't have the seat. He's not God. Like we're just going in raw dog, bare bones, Batman versus X Avenger.
I
You know
will
what I'm saying?
say
I'd-
the big
I'd
wild
stop at
card would
Thor.
be Captain America. I think the Captain America one.
Okay.
I think that one is going to be where that's going to be a fight. Batman refuses to fight him. Because of what
That's
Captain
an
America
interesting
stands
take.
for in the comics.
Okay.
I feel like it would be a similar kind of thing as like how the Punisher holds the Captain America in such high regard that he refuses to ever fight him. Like there's that I think it was during Civil War, that comic arc where the Punisher that was against Captain America or something like that, but he refused to fight him.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so something like that.
I don't think it was Civil
at some
War.
point
I think it was later, but
yeah,
yes.
yeah, it was something. It was something where like the Punisher is like, I will not fight you, no matter what, like that kind of thing. So I think it would be a similar kind of like respect kind of thing.
But if that was off the table, if it was just like raw, like
It was like if they were going to 1v1, who was walking
that
away
one
from
would
that?
that one would be like, all right,
I feel like Batman takes
we're
that
getting this
easy.
on pay-per-view. I think that's a fight that I would want to see because it's just raw strength.
yeah, just
human to
beating the
human,
dog shit out of
pretty
each other.
much.
I got my boy Cap here, man. Like I got Cap on this. Like I think that
I don't know.
he is.
Cap
I mean,
is
the
strong.
superhuman,
but,
the
like,
super soldier
Batman knows
serum
so
will give
many
him a
martial
leg up,
arts.
but I feel like with what Batman has at his disposal, he might be able to have a few trinkets to kind of
I mean,
negate.
okay, time out.
And he's a little bit more
Batman has
agile.
Alfred.
He does that. Well, here's the thing. Alfred like has whooped Batman's ass before, so like it's not like it's far fetched for sure.
That's what I'm saying.
my- in
Like
my-
he's got Alfred.
In my brain, though, it's like who is stronger between Cap and Bane? Because Bane's taken Batman out before, and if
Yeah.
Cap's stronger than Bane, then my assumption would be Cap would knock Bat off his fucking rocker. You know what I'm saying?
And that's another conversation. We would have to look at what is the power cap between the super soldier serum and Venom. The Venom that Bane takes.
Right.
So like what is that level cap? you
Well,
know?
I mean, it's pretty similar in how they function.
yeah,
right?
I would
'Cause
I would imagine.
Yeah, just like how the super strength, super speed thing. Like Bane in the movies is, not the Bane that we
So,
know of.
I just feel like, I mean, and this is just my headcanon. I see Captain America more as like a brawler, like a boxer type.
He's a
Whereas
slugger. No, he's a
Bat-
slugger
yeah.
for sure.
Yeah, he's a slugger.
absolutely.
Whereas Batman is much more trained in the martial arts. So
Yeah,
I
dude.
feel like that's
One,
where
like-
Batman would probably have
Batman
the
wins
advantage.
in submission for sure. I was saying like, so if we're talking about middle age, like, or not middle age, but like experienced Batman,
He's
that
at
means he
middle
probably
age.
has already
DJ thinks
Bitch.
35 is middle age. Jesus Christ.
middle age basically.
No, that's not.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay, you know what? Let's just
Alright.
wait until
Anyway,
little boy here
anyway,
gets up to age,
as I
and
was
then
saying-
we'll fucking get
as
on
I was
him
saying-
about it.
As I was saying, so if we're talking about experienced Batman, right? So that means, and we're comparing Captain
Middle
America to Bane. That
age.
means Batman's already fought Bane, right? Right in this point in his career, he's already fought Bane, so he
Sure,
knows
sure.
how Bane works. So I'm pretty sure that would give him the upper hand against Captain America because he'll assess quickly, like, oh, this is like some shit that Bane did, like some super serum type shit,
That's
so
fair.
I think
That's fair.
I think Bat wins that and also he just wins by submission, dog. Like he knows some throws, he knows some takedowns. You know what I mean?
Can I just say
that's fair. That's fair. Raven,
that
yes.
I would love to see Blade and Batman go at it.
That'd be fun.
Ooh,
That'd be fun.
that'd be fun.
real
That'd
fucking
be
fun.
sick.
I mean, like, I know we're talking more like mainstream, like Avengers, but
of course, right.
people don't. I mean,
We'll sleep on Blade.
people do be sleeping on Blade. Like,
Yeah, including the IRS.
I would love.
True. I was about to make a joke like that. Yeah.
Oh my
I fucking
god.
got you. I got you, DJ. No, that
Listen,
would be
pay your
dope.
goddamn taxes, man.
That would be I you see, because like those for me in my mind, like I have Batman beating Captain America.
Okay,
But Blade and Batman, that I could not call. Because I think there's a lot of similarity there.
Low key.
You know, I wouldn't be upset if he did, because yes, but
That would be a fun
definitely
fight. That would
closer
be a fun
call
fight to
than the other
to
fights.
see.
It's for sure a closer call than the other fights.
yeah, I would
That's
say
for
so.
sure. That's for sure.
I would say so.
I'm just like playing this in my head right now. I'm like seeing them like Blade has his fucking sword out and everything. They're going at it, and then fucking at one point Batman just breaks his fucking sword in half with his gauntlets with the spikes
Sure,
on it.
Sure.
Yeah.
And then it's just an all out fisticuffs, just both
I
of
mean,
them.
what
Oh
is Batman's?
And I'm thinking anime level style animation here.
Well,
Like,
what is Batman's arm blades made out of? Because are they stronger? Is it stronger than silver? Because that's what Blade's sword is made from.
Yeah.
So like the
It's
question
gotta
is, does it?
what is
Do you know what I'm saying? Like, does it? Gotta
I'm
be? I mean,
assuming.
I think
made out of
honestly,
some
in
sort
my
of
head canon,
alloy.
it makes a lot of sense because Batman's a bat, and Blade doesn't like vampires. So
he's half
Even though
vampire
he-
though. He's
yeah.
half vampire. So like,
he's half vamp, but he hates. He doesn't like.
he
He's,
doesn't
I
fuck
think
with it.
just-
I mean,
I
exactly,
think
you're right.
if we're putting weapons aside, just on reflexes alone, I think it would be really interesting to see because Batman does have really quick reflexes, but Blade does too,
yeah.
right? Just on a martial level.
Oh
Yes.
fuck! Norient in chat real quick says meaning Blade is half Batman. Oh fuck!
Half Batman
Oh,
and half
fuck.
black.
And then drops the Illuminati eyebrow for real, dude. Oh fuck, dude, that's wild. Xander, go ahead.
So in terms of Batman's armor, most of his armor is made up of Kevlar, a reinforced Kevlar, but the hardened plate parts are dipped in titanium. It's a titanium dipped tri-weave fiber.
Okay, titanium. So now the question is
Silver stronger than titanium?
is silver stronger
I don't think so.
than
Titanium's pretty
titanium?
strong.
I'm on it, guys.
But it's titanium weave.
Titanium
so it
is the
might lose
hardest
its-
natural metal in the world. It is very strong, 3 times the strength of steel, and much stronger than gold, silver, and platinum.
Okay,
So,
so that's interesting
blades
because
are bricks.
then hear me out. Doesn't Blade with these extra senses that he has from
Yes.
being half vampire pick up on weak spots?
I don't think so. I think that most of his ability is attuned to fighting vampires. In that sense, because vampires are, faster, stronger than a human, so to speak.
Yes.
DJ, do you have an answer to this?
Actually, according to the Blade Wiki, his blade is made of titanium.
Oh, it is. Oh shit. Oh
And it is
shit.
fixed-
So
Okay.
at that moment,
it's-
it breaks his blade and it breaks the spikes off of Batman's gauntlets. And then,
Okay.
and
Like
that's
but
where they're
Batman's
at an all-out
gauntlets
brawl.
is titanium weave. You know what I'm saying? Blade's blade is full titanium. That's titanium.
At this point, I need to see Mahershala Ali's blade versus Batfleck. I want to see that shit, dude.
I mean, listen,
Because you
'cause if
have to admit, in like Batman versus Superman, so the fighting scenes were kind of dope.
Yeah.
no, dude, for sure,
Batfleck
they
was kinda
definitely
fucking
throwing
throwing
are.
down, dude.
But if we're talking like Wesley Snipes' Blade versus say Christian Bale's Batman, right? This is a tough call. This is a tough call.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
This is a really tough even match.
Yeah.
I mean, like
I mean,
obviously
Christian
to,
Bale let Tom Hardy beat his ass, so I don't know.
he broke the bat. He broke the bat.
Yeah.
But to
Yeah,
answer
so-
Steven's question here, I think we can all agree that Black Widow and Hawkeye are
Hawkeye.
out. Like they're getting taken
Yeah.
out.
Yeah.
Those are the
Yeah.
ones that
Easy.
he for sure could 1v1.
Defeated.
Right? We
Easy.
know that.
Right up.
Easy.
Yeah.
I mean, like the arguable one really is Iron Man. So like let's talk about that then really quick. You know what I mean? So like what happens in the Iron Man scenario versus Batman? Like does he does Batman have a way to head on Iron Man with his flight, the nano suits, like stuff like that? Well, Xander, let's let DJ go, and then we can put your tinfoil hat on. Okay, DJ, go ahead.
This battle starts. Batman's in his Batmobile, and Tony Stark's in his suit, in his Iron Man suit, and they're fucking duking it out. Batman's pressing all the buttons in the Batmobile, just trying to take this motherfucker out. And then eventually they start. That's in that time. Batman's like surveying the fucking armor and shit, and knows the weak points. So I'm assuming this is gonna be close. I'm not gonna lie. It's gonna be close. You can do some
Okay.
damage to Iron Man's armor.
Okay.
Maybe. But this is close, dude. I don't know. I feel like Batman could. Okay, where is this being taking place though? Like, where is this at?
The
We gotta
streets
establish where it
of
is.
fucking Manhattan, baby. Like we're
So we're in Avengers territory and
Yes.
and not
Sure.
Gotham.
I mean, like, is Manhattan that different from Gotham City? You know what I'm saying? Well,
Dude, have you
let's
seen
be
Gotham,
real,
dude? It's
man.
dark and dreary, man.
It is dark.
It's where I live. Thank
Avengers
you.
Manhattan is colorful. It's the most colorful I ever seen Manhattan.
Okay, sure. I don't know, man. That's tough. I like Iron Man's got an entire armory in his
Yeah.
suit that, like,
Yeah, that's true.
I feel changes a
You
lot
can
of
nuke
ties.
Batman's Batmobile.
Now listen,
That and Iron Man has more mobility. Honestly, just
for
from
sure,
a
for sure.
from
Absolutely
a
he does.
suit
Yes.
That's
standpoint.
facts.
Here's the deal though, is that like I'm trying not to tune in too much because I'm biased here. I fucking hate Batman as a superhero. Period. I fucking hate Batman. I've always hated Batman. His movies are really good, but I fucking hate Batman. So I'm letting you
I
guys
hate
sort of hash this out
Superman.
here. I'm letting you guys hash this out here. But to me, Iron Man takes this cake. Not by like long. Like I do feel like it's a like pretty even kill fight. But
We let Xander go. He's about to explode.
yeah, he's ready to
He's
crack,
key-
dude.
I
He's
think
ready to
he peed
fucking snap.
himself.
Okay.
Go ahead, Xander.
So
Go.
I initially thought that this would be much more of an even fight, but as my brain was going through my history of knowing Batman and in the comics and in the cartoons and what is readily available in his utility belt, this fight will end in 30 seconds at most with Batman winning.
Okay.
He can
All
shut
right,
down
all
Iron
right.
Man with an EMP just like that.
Does Batman
Hey.
keep EMPs on stock?
Yes,
in
he
his
does.
Batmobile
Let's-
for sure.
let's look it up.
It's
Let's look it up.
Definitely in his
Okay.
If it's not
Batmobile.
in his utility belt, it's right there available in his Batmobile.
But here's
he will light off an EMP. Iron Man will lock up, and then all he has to do is just blow in his general
I
direction.
don't see, but here's why I don't trust that, because Iron Man knows that Tony knows that EMPs exist. What makes you think that there's not some sort of backup?
His ego, his conflated ego.
Well, hold on,
That's
hold on.
why. That's why
Xander,
he has
listen.
so many iterations.
I
If we're
love
thinking,
you so
okay,
much,
if we're
but what makes
thinking
you think
peak
that
Batman,
Batman does not
we're
have an
thinking peak
ego?
Batman, right?
Hey,
Big
one at a
Batman-
time, guys. One at a time
Equivalent
here.
to Iron Man would be probably the Mark 32, like the Mark 32 armor. And by then, he still has not really kept that in mind. Like EMP is like a thing.
Listen, I know he's a spoiled little white man, but I think he's
Wait, is this
intelligent.
pre or post Iron Man 3?
I'm thinking
That's
three.
fair.
I'm
Iron
thinking
Man 3.
Iron Man 3. But even then, what's powering the nanotech?
Well, okay, so
The nanobots are there, man. Nano machines, son.
Yeah, well, Jarvis becomes his own thing.
But Jarvis is still electrical.
here's the thing.
Just
Is that,
short
like,
circuit.
Not anymore. He's not anymore.
Well,
Well,
yeah, he's
this
not.
time-
He's
by the
Vision
time we've
now.
chosen,
So he's his own.
Yeah.
He's his own person.
Yeah. So,
So-
yes.
hi Ernell from the Good Kraken podcast. So from what I am reading is that Tony Stark's suit is made of a number of different alloys, depending on the suit, all of which are used on satellites so that they can be protected from EMPs from sun's solar flares.
That's post Iron Man 3.
Well, I mean, are we going by the movies here? I mean, like that's the big question.
That's the argument. That's the argument.
Because I mean, like what is Iron Man's first suit made from? Do we know?
You said we said Avengers, so 2012 Avengers. So like that.
Yeah,
2012
we're thinking
Avengers,
if we're
okay.
doing 2012 Avengers,
that,
then
that
that's
was
pre
that was Mark
Iron Man
1.
3.
That was Mark 1
Yeah, that was Mark
or
1
Mark
actually.
2 technically, because
It's
like,
technically Mark 2.
Mark
yeah.
2. Okay, what was the Mark 2 suit made of? Iron Man, right? Let's try it. Let's start there. Let's see, chromium, titanium, and steel. Okay, so let's
Yeah.
say is can
Keep
titanium
looking that up. I'm gonna eat my cookie.
resist EMPs?
I'm right here.
Resist empathy. Why do they? That's weird. Microtexture on titanium alloy surface distorts dramatically, and collapse occurs at microzone under the effect of EMP. So I guess so. Yeah, I suppose that
So
does
he
mean. But
fucks Iron Man Mark 2.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Well, hold on. There's more information here. Nothing to do with news.
Or I could see
some
Batman
radio
coming up with
wave.
like a homemade industrial magnet or some.
Well, now, no,
But-
okay. So, but there's other stuff here. So chromium.
There's only
chromium.
there's only certain metals that are magnetized.
Right.
That's
So
true.
it would
That
have
is
to
true.
be the suit would have to be made out of those 5 metals.
There you go. There you
I
go.
think it's 5,
Well,
right?
okay.
So don't make it out of nickel.
So let's move on from here because I think like we're kind of at a weird standstill with Iron Man and Batman. We can agree it'd be a cool fight, right? It'd
Yeah.
be a fucking
Oh,
cool
yeah.
fight. It'd be a sweet fucking fight.
This is why you don't ask nerds this question.
So
Yeah,
now the
right?
next question here, the next question that Steven posed is who of the Justice League could Iron Man take on?
I just want to say
None of them.
Superman because I hate him. I know it's not true, but I really just want somebody
Nah.
to fucking fight him.
Like who? Like
Unless
who?
he made
Beast
a suit
Boy,
out of
maybe?
kryptonite.
Sure. Which I don't. I
That
don't.
one time Beast Boy might have. No, he was never. He was the only
No,
Teen Titans. Never mind.
see,
We're talking
like-
Justice League, though. Like Justice,
Yeah.
full, like Justice
Black
League.
Widow.
Well, that's Avengers, right? So
That
so
is
we're-
Avengers. Sorry.
That is very. So
Sorry.
I mean the question is
Catwoman?
which of the Justice
think
League
Catwoman-
can Iron Man beat is the question here.
So-
right.
This is where I say this is going to be a much harder question to answer because if you look at Marvel and DC, Marvel is about humans trying to be gods, and DC is about gods trying to be human for the most part, with the exception of Batman. And so that's where it becomes really difficult because you look at the Justice League and they're all larger than life beings,
Sure.
except Batman, and that's where it's like, fuck, can Iron Man really take anyone other than
I don't
maybe
think
Batman?
That's what I
Black
was saying.
Canary?
Like, Martian. Oh no, wait.
Well,
Black
so okay,
Canary.
let's go
Black
over
Canary,
this. Right?
maybe.
So
Maybe.
Yeah, Black.
the classic Justice League is Green Lantern, the Flash,
Nope.
Superman,
Nope.
Batman,
Nope.
Wonder Woman, Aquaman,
Nope.
and Martian Manhunter.
Nope.
No. With the
No.
exception
Like,
of possibly
Iron Man's
Batman.
done for, dude.
I mean,
Iron
I
Man's
made-
done for.
Possibly Batman, but everyone else is he's toast.
yeah, it's a rough.
Mark II Iron Man can't even fly to the Justice League station, so like I can't back
I'm
that.
looking
Get
at like
back
Justice League Europe and Antarctica to see maybe.
Yeah,
I
I
don't
mean, like
think
the Justice League like extended list is fucking massive, right? Like kind of like how
Yeah.
Avengers eventually, extends from there too. I mean, like we have Hal Jordan's like Green Lantern,
Yeah.
Black Canary, like we mentioned, Green Arrow, Ray Palmer,
Ooh.
Hawkman, Hawk Girl, Elongated
So,
Man. Like the list
here's-
goes on.
I will say, like, I don't know that he would win, but it would be fun to watch him go up against Cyborg.
That would be fucking
yeah,
dope.
that would be fun.
That would be
That'd be a fun-
fucking
that'd be a fun
dope,
fight.
dude.
I
Oh
think
my
would be
God.
My money is
just
still on
wanna
Cyborg.
That
My
fight
money
only
is still
has-
yeah,
going on
easy,
Cyborg.
easy, hands down. Like Cyborg would fucking,
Yeah.
he would make him a scrap pile. But like,
And I say this
well,
now
because,
as
yeah, Cyborg
as
can
a
actually
Marvel
hack
fanboy.
into.
DC has the upper hand on this shit.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
No, because Cyborg himself can like hack into the systems that Tony Stark is using easy and like take complete control of the suit. But it would still be fun to watch. Like I would love seeing that, but like I don't really.
And Cyborg's a football player, dude. He's running.
that
Oh,
listen.
fuck yeah.
He's
And
running Tony over.
I'm biased, but I would love to watch Raven kick his
But
ass.
also, like, I'm thinking,
Oh,
like,
true.
if you take like Teen Titans Cyborg,
Yeah, maybe
like
not
Teen
then.
Titans like mindset, not the cartoon, not
Yeah,
the fucking
yeah,
like
yeah.
like the comics, but like you take his kind of teenage banter versus Tony Stark's arrogant like big mouth and stuff like that. I feel like there would be like some good dialogue there.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
absolutely.
absolutely.
Would. Absolutely, would fucking would.
Yeah, I don't think that Iron Man would stand a chance.
Dude, he'd be a D tier villain.
Iron Man's
in
fucked, dude.
DC universe. Like,
Yeah.
So I mean, here's
like-
here's a real question. I'm just gonna like toss in the ring real quick. Does
up?
does Thor beat Superman?
no.
I mean, does
I think so.
like
Yeah,
yeah? I mean, like
yeah. I just listen. I'm gonna say yes because I fucking hate Superman.
Ooh,
I say
see,
so
you
because
feel
they're
me
both
now. You
aliens,
feel me
right?
here, right? I mean,
Yes,
like,
I do not find Superman in any way, shape, or form entertaining. Like I get his value, but like he is like the Chad Bro Chill of superheroes, and I could fucking pass.
Yeah.
Next. I'm swiping left.
That's fair.
Sorry.
Well, I mean,
That's fair.
I will agree with that. That's why I do appreciate Man of Steel for trying to create some sort of more of a relatable story to the
Yeah.
Boy Wonder.
Hey, listen, we talked about this before. Man of Steel.
The new
Yeah.
Superman animated show is really nice.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed that.
And that's why I think, I mean, that's what the character of Superman needed to be a household name again, because like, let's be honest, the idea of the well-rounded perfect being is kind of outdated, you know. But I will say Thor gets the upper hand on Superman, in my opinion, because I feel like if you look at Superman as a character versus Thor has had a lot more in terms of battle experience.
Okay.
He has been through thousands of years of war, whereas Superman is an orphaned alien on admittedly the worst planet in our galaxy.
That has never really fought anything.
Raised
at
by
his
the worst
level.
race of species known to
Right.
man. Like it's
right.
yeah.
I have
DJ.
something.
So
DJ's champing at the
Do
bit. Go
you
ahead.
think Mjolnir will fly to Superman's hand because if he's worthy enough? Do you think
Here's the thing though.
Mjolnir-
I do
He
think
was Mjolnir.
Superman would be able to lift
Superman-
Mjolnir.
I
do believe that.
I don't know.
Because Thor
dude.
plays
I
around
don't
with
know,
the heftiness of
dude.
Mjolnir against non-worthy opponents?
I don't
right?
think
If
Superman's worthy, man.
I don't either.
even if we take Man of Steel Superman into account,
the reason why the Superman villain arc makes sense the way it does is because he had some inner issues here. He's resentful of the fact that he doesn't know his real parents, and that's an entire plot line. He struggles with a lot of issues in his story. That's the
I played
only
Injustice.
thing. That's the only thing that keeps him from becoming fully a god, right? Is his human nature there. And his human nature says, like, I don't know how to control my very human emotions, right?
Yeah.
Because he struggles with that a lot. He struggles with that with
Yeah.
Lois. He struggles with that with his dad. He struggles with that with his mom. Like every villain he fights, he doesn't actually know if he wants to kill them or not. And so like there's like tons of different discrepancies there. I don't think he's worthy. Now, Thor, you could maybe argue that Thor is not quite as worthy for a lot of the similar reasons, but he comes about to it eventually. You know what I mean?
And I think just based off of history and lore, he is worthy. Because the hammer itself was crafted with Vikings and like that lore in mind, right?
Right.
So I think that is a very philosophical question, and I'm not going to talk your ear off about
for
it.
sure. I like it.
But-
I like it.
I think that Thor himself is worthy because he was the one it was created for, essentially. But there, with Viking culture and like that pantheon, there's a whole set of rules and regulations that do not apply out to outsiders or people who are not familiar with that culture. So by that logic, in and of itself, I don't think that Superman would be considered worthy because I think that it is very culture based.
I mean, yeah, there's an art to be made there.
And even if it is in a very hypocritical way, it is culture based. And if there's not something that is backing the actions that can resonate with the depth of that, I don't think that Superman would be able to.
Well, here,
that makes sense.
before I sing this to DJ, let me translate that a little bit.
I'm sorry.
Boil it down a little bit because you made a good point there, and I think that like some would argue, well, Cap picked it up and he's not a part of Viking culture. What I think Raven is more so trying to explain is that what Vikings considered worthy is different than what Superman would be considered worthy. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
Cap just
Yeah.
so happened to fall in place of someone who was honorable enough and
Yeah.
battle worthy enough.
I was
DJ,
just
go
gonna
ahead.
say.
Yeah, go ahead.
I was just gonna say like that makes sense because now that I think about it, Captain America, what stopped him from being worthy was his refusal to kill for what he believed in.
Correct.
Yeah.
Right.
Yes.
So that would stop Superman from being worthy because he doesn't want to kill anyone
You're right.
at all. Like that like Cap and Superman are like one on one like that. Like when it comes to ideals, like early parts of their character.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Yeah.
So that makes sense. Yeah. So he wouldn't be able to lift Mjolnir.
Yeah, I
Xander.
just Eve. Sorry.
Oh no. Yeah. It's okay.
Oh
it's
no.
okay.
Mine was just gonna be a quick plug. I actually started watching Ragnarok on Netflix, and I want to give a shout out to that show because it
show.
is a
Good
fun modern take on Norse mythology, but it is also, brought back that interest into mythology that's like pushed me to do more research on Norse mythology. So I do want to say, if you have not yet seen Ragnarok on Netflix, go ahead and check it out if you are into mythology and shit like that. And it's a fun little take on it.
Also,
Yeah,
watch
I
Vikings
digress.
because that show
Yeah.
is fucking amazing. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Raven, continue.
No, I think like that because everybody knows about like Valhalla and like Vikings and Valkyries and things like that, but it is so ingrained. So just to kind of like drive that point home, their bloodshed in battle is celebrated.
Yeah. In many
So-
cultures.
Yeah, in
Yep.
many cultures, and specifically in Norse culture and Viking culture, where like if you die on the battlefield, you are celebrated more then than you are in life. Like you are given the coins on the eyes, and you are sent along on a what I don't know the name of the boat, but like on a boat that is like lit to flames, and
It's like, is it the same as
a-
Greece? The Greek
it-
mythology, Charon? Is it Charon?
No, it's not.
Something like that?
No,
No, it's not.
No. Oh, Charon? No. But they believe that once you die, you have literally beautiful battle maidens take you into Valhalla for fighting. So, Superman's a bitch. That's all. Just,
And
Throw
that
that
is
in there.
where I will have us end this conversation here. Superman's
Superman
a
a
bitch.
bitch.
Let's go. So, Xander, real quick, be fast.
Just real quick, I was trying to look up like the ferry to Valhalla, and it came up with new Valhalla boatworks for sale. Base price ranges from $410,000 for the
I love
V33 model.
Yeah,
So, what the fuck,
obviously.
Oh my
dude?
god.
God damn it,
oh my
Google.
god, dude. Let's see. I'm trying to see if I can maybe find it really fast. I can.
It makes me think of Thor: Love and Thunder, where
I
they
think it's
fucking
like a dirge or something. Like, but they
Oh, okay.
I think it's something like that. But literally, like the mythology behind it is that once you die, you are given a Viking burial, right?
It's
like
an
you are
Oseberg,
celebrated.
an Oseberg ship. Oseberg
Okay.
ship. Yep. Yeah.
Yep.
That's
And
what they call
then
the
that's
bells.
when the Valkyries carry you off.
There you go. There you go. I wish I had a Viking death. Okay, so be nice to be carried off by
Blaze of glory.
Yeah, I know.
Oh. Yeah, so from what I'm looking, the Valkyries were the ones that carried you
Yep.
to Valhalla. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, not the shield.
That's my
maidens.
daughter's middle name.
Valhalla.
Hell yeah. Yeah. Or no, Valkyrie.
Oh, nice. Good choice, actually. That's very cute.
Right? Yeah.
I'm glad we picked dorky names for our kids because my daughter I thought was gonna be the dorkiest of me naming her
My
Arwen, but
daughter's name literally translates to wrathful battle maiden of the dawn.
that's like the complete opposite of mine because my Arwen is from Lord of the Rings, obviously. That means princess, and her middle name is Amaya, which is Kiwi or Maori for angel. So her name means Princess Angel.
Oh, that's so
It's
sweet.
like the-
My daughter's name is Odessa Valkyrie Aurora.
Odessa, good city, good city.
Fuck up.
Damn it.
Guys, let's move into our
hate
second
it
listener
here.
questions.
I hate it here.
I know
I'm
you
never
do. I know
coming
you do.
back.
Yeah, you are. Oh, yeah, you are.
Yeah, I know. Fuck
you. So our choices tonight, my loves, is either Cupid's Chokehold or Clash of the Titans.
You already know my answer.
Yeah, same.
Do I?
Yeah.
DJ, what are you picking?
Clash of the Titans, man.
Of course.
Xander.
Cupid's Chokehold.
Yep. Same.
Ba-da-da-da.
I knew you guys were gonna go that. I wanted to spice things up. I knew it.
That's
I knew you
fair.
two
That's
fucks.
fair. Ladies and gentlemen, we are talking Cupid's Chokehold. All in favor, say aye. Anonymous writes in, and
Shout out
they
to
say,
Anonymous.
"Shouts out to you, Anon. Shouts out to you. I don't mean to be the one who brings the cheese to the show, but I feel like I'm jaw-droppingly, insanely in love with my partner, and I can't seem to explain it. What about your partners do you love so much? And for those of you that don't
Well,
have
guys,
partners
thanks for
currently,
watching.
what does your dream partner look like to you?
Get your ass back here,
Sit your
DJ.
fucking ass down, DJ.
Oh, I went to close the door.
Oh, okay. Drac joined us for the ARG. I love you so much. Drac.
you, Drac.
So who is
You're a
ready
real one, Drac.
to fire off? We're getting into the cheese tonight. That's what we're doing, apparently. Who's ready? Who's ready for this?
I mean, I feel like such an asshole because like as soon as you like explained the question, I was just like immediately dead ass though.
I mean, listen.
I mean, for real.
Listen.
Like,
You know
for
what I'm
real.
saying?
Do you ever
listen.
like do you ever like look at your partner and you're just like, God damn, like
you know what I'm saying?
oh, dude, like they're just doing dishes or some shit, or like
Right,
just like
right,
they just
right.
they just dropped their pencil or something, and they just bent over to pick it up, and you're like, God damn. They're not even wearing anything crazy, just like super loose fitting sweatpants. Like you
Yeah.
barely see anything, but you
do-
know it's
it do
there.
be like that.
You
It do
know
be like
it's
that.
there.
It do be like that. I actually want to override this here, and I actually want to start with DJ. I want to start with DJ.
Why me, man?
Because I mean, like we gotta talk your dream partner, doggy dog, your dream partner. Okay, what does this person do for you? Like, what not like physically look like, because it could be fucking, whatever they look like, it doesn't matter. But what do they do for you? You know what I'm saying? Like, what is your wish as far as a partner for you in your life?
That's a lot to think about because I think about it often because I'm single. I think about it a lot. I think about it a lot, like a lot more than people. I feel like other people think about it. I'm very lonely.
Hey, hit up our boy DJ though. You know what I'm saying? Like,
But like I said before on the show, I will never deny true love if it was presented to me in whatever form it takes, right? So looks aren't a priority to me. Like they are, but it's not like at the top of the list when it comes to like physically like looks, right? And like I find attractiveness like emotionally more appealing, right?
love that for you.
As like we all do. I don't know. At this point, I've thought about it, and I'm like, man, I just want someone who understands me. That's all I want. I'm actually, it's so simple. Yet out of all the relationships I've been in, relationships that I thought maybe could have lasted a lot longer than they did. A lot of the arguments and the things that led to it and those relationships ending was, I guess, some of it's my fault, but
Sure. It's never as simple as only one person.
yeah, it's never. But it's it's never simple. It's more like I want to be able to be myself. I noticed that I play up myself and my character in relationships a lot, and in my past relationships, because I'm afraid of people leaving.
Okay.
Because it's
Okay.
happened to me too many times, right? And I've become like jaded, and I've become very cautious of, and even more anxious about people like feeling uncomfortable in the relationship with me, or not really wanting me for myself. I don't I don't think I've been able to be fully myself in any relationships I've been in, like kind of
Okay.
just
Okay.
because I feel like I've been masking. You know what I mean? Like I try to be normal. But I'm really like just I'm fucking weird, man. I
Yeah, I
like
get it. I get
I'm
it, dude.
like you know what I mean? And it's tough. And I just want to find someone that understands that I'm my own person, and I like to do sometimes I like to be alone. Sometimes I just like to just not talk. You know, as much as I talk to you
Coexisting is
guys.
so important.
Yeah, like, you know, sometimes I just want, you know, someone to understand like I don't want to hang out today. Like it's nothing about you. It's just like literally I don't have the emotional mental capacity to hang out. Like I'll be
Right.
here with you, like I'll be on call, but I might not speak or stuff like that. Like I just want to vibe, you know. Sometimes, and some of my previous partners never understood that about me, because like they meet me as like how you guys meet me, all the people who are watching, listening, like meet me on the show. Like I'm energetic, like energy's on 11, right?
Yep. Yep. Of course.
And like I want to have a good time, and I want to make people laugh and people smile. But a lot of people meet me that way and expect that I'm like that all the time. I'm not.
Yeah.
Trust me.
Nope.
Like once I turn this ring light off, I'm like this. I'm chilling, lean back. You know,
Lean back.
we're playing games, doing
Lean
something.
back.
Like I'll
Lean
be,
back.
yeah, I'll be like quiet for hours. I won't even
The
speak a
art
word.
of gracefully coexisting in silence with somebody is beautiful.
Yeah,
Mhm.
and it feels good when you get that for the first time. You
Yeah.
know? And and I also just I want to not, how do I word this? It's like
Come.
I
God damn it.
Oh my god.
We
No,
can't be
I-
serious for more than
but
10 minutes.
also,
God damn
like,
it.
I don't know. I feel like I just want someone who can handle my like swings of mood. Cause like I could be like that, like just chill and stuff, but I'm also a romantic. I
Swings
love
of
the
mood.
cheesy romantic shit.
Hell
Give me
yeah,
that
baby.
shit all
Let's fucking
day.
go.
Like I can
Let's
be
fucking
really,
go.
really
You know what I'm
affectionate.
saying? Hell yes.
I'm like in a relationship, I'm really, really affectionate, and I prioritize physical touch because I barely had hugs when I was a kid. So you know,
Jesus Christ.
but it's true.
That's the
Stop
Asian
it.
truth,
No,
though,
we
dude.
talked
That's
about shit like
that's-
this before.
No, listen,
Come
that's
on.
that's the Asian truth, though, for real. Like we don't get
Yeah,
hugs,
it
man.
is.
Like we
That's
don't get
true.
hugs.
I didn't get a hug. I got a wooden spoon, okay?
Yeah.
Like,
Yes.
That bamboo.
I
bro,
barely
go
got
crazy.
hugs because my
I got
like, you know.
gaslit. I got
Yeah.
hugs though,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
they were like with a knife behind my back.
Yeah.
Right. Anyways, DJ, no hugs. Continue.
Yeah, and so you know, I'm a really affectionate person. I like physical touch too. So I mean, like, of course, if you say no, like, I'll back up. Like, I won't force you on it. But yeah, I want people to understand that about me. And
For sure.
I don't know. I just want people to support me and my dreams and my goals, and don't laugh at them.
Hey, I mean, like as content
you know.
creators, we're gonna get people that fucking laugh at us, man.
Yeah, and someone who also shares my same interests. I realize now more than ever that I don't think I can date anyone and like teach them stuff about the things that I like. Like in some things, I know I can teach other people. Like if you have a mutual interest in it, I'll teach you.
Sure.
But I can't. If I had to teach someone about video games, man, it's gonna be a long day. Like, because I feel like I'd get frustrated. It's not that like I don't want to teach. I feel like I would get frustrated and like be mad about it and like make it like a point of resentment for my partner. So I care
Yeah.
about that, and I don't want to do that to
That's fair.
somebody.
I'm just
Standard.
imagining like DJ going on a blind date with someone and then him explaining like, oh yeah, I do this podcast on Twitch and stuff like that. And then she says, what's Twitch? And he's like, check please.
All right, I'm out. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
Well, you know what, DJ? Like, I mean, we can all attest for this. Like, it just takes some time. So it just takes some time. You know, like
yeah. I'm still looking. You know, I'm not like actively looking for a relationship, but like I feel like when when I want. When it happens, like I'll be ready. If that makes sense. Like,
Hey, yo,
does
hit
make a lot
up
of
our boy
sense.
DJ Simp at DJ Simpix on
I don't
Twitter.
know if I want to do long
Instagram,
distance,
you know what I'm
man.
saying?
I don't know.
You know what I'm
It's-
saying? Like,
whatever. But in terms of, so we'll switch it from the traumatic shit. In terms of looks,
hey, let's
In
go.
terms
Let's
of-
talk about it, dog.
or,
You know
or
what I'm
like,
saying?
in terms of partners, I posted a tweet about this. You've seen it or no, Xander? You've seen it. Posted it. There's two fictional characters I'm obsessed with. I'm
Let's
not the
fucking
type
go.
to obsess over fictional characters
No,
or
for
like
sure,
just
for sure.
celebrities or anything. I'm not the type, but there are two I make that exception for. There's two characters in my life that
Say
that is
it.
my wife.
Say it.
My
Say it for the
wife,
people at home.
Okay. One is Karlak from Baldur's Gate 3. I love her. I love her because I know she'd be so understanding. She's such a sweetheart. I love her. I love her because she's super understanding, super supportive, and she's like, "Fuck it, we're balling. Like we're together.
go,
We're gonna
right?
ball together.
Right.
You know, we're fall together." I love that. Second, which is also I've said this, same side or two sides of the same coin. The second one is Pan Am Palmer from Cyberpunk 2077.
Let's go. Let's go.
She is it. She like they're both tied at one in my list. But oh my god, Pan Am is also super supportive. Also has that ride or die mentality for me. Like, and she's very smart and witty, and loves
And
to
she has
joke.
sex with you in a giant tank. Like that's
In a
fucking dope,
tank,
too. Yeah,
buddy.
that's fucking
In a
dope.
fucking-
Also,
That's some
DJ,
kinky shit.
just for you.
And you neural
as
link.
you're-
No, the thing is, you neural link into the tank, and it
It's not even
connects your
just sex.
synapses.
It's not even just sex. It's like
It's like a
Neuralink.
experience.
Like,
Yeah.
it is an
You know,
astral.
Freaky
listen.
shit. And I'm down.
I
I'm
love
so down.
transcending.
DJ,
Yeah,
DJ,
man.
just for you, as you started talking about Pan Am, by the way, At All by Kate Trinata, please start.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
dude,
Jesus
Pan
Christ.
Am. I will blow up a building for Pan Am. In game.
You can do that. You can do that. Actually, it's crazy.
Yeah, I can blow up a building. It is possible.
Part of her quest
But,
line. It's
yeah,
crazy.
those those two women, my wives.
Well, I'm
love
glad that we got a good scope on DJ here. But again, you can follow him at DJ Suffix everywhere, not all the platforms. You can find our boy. You know what I'm saying? Find our boy.
Yeah, no.
Who's ready to pop off now? So like we've covered DJ and talking about his dream. Let's talk about the dreams one might have already obtained. Xander, kick us off, man. Talk about you love.
So,
Guys, make me jealous.
The one thing
Let's
that
teach you how it goes, doggy dog. You know what I'm saying?
I joke early.
Let me learn
I joked early
learn
on
you a thing or
about
two.
her assets,
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
so
Okay,
to
buddy.
speak. But
Okay, buddy.
truthfully, the one thing that I absolutely love about my wife, Queen Jackie,
Queen
is
Jackie, the queen.
how supportive and how assertive she has been in helping me tackle my mental health. She has been there for me every step of the way, through thick and thin, through all the mistakes that I've made along the way. No matter what, she has always prioritized me being a better me. And no matter what were to happen to us in the future, whatever, that is one thing that I will always, always, always carry with me, is the fact that she has done nothing but support me being a better me.
Mm.
And I absolutely love that about her.
Sweet.
Fuck yeah, dude. Fuck yeah.
I hate you. I'm bitter. I hate you.
You're too young to be bitter, honey.
He's like, must be nice. Or like that meme.
I'm
that's
never
like,
too young.
I don't care
No,
what
you're
too
not.
young.
I don't
You're
care
not.
what God's
You're
done
not.
for you. It should have been me instead. Like that.
It should have been me, not him.
Good answer, Xander. Good answer, baby boy.
Good, great answer.
I love you. You
for
deserve
you.
you deserve that. You deserve that support.
Mm-hmm.
Raven, let's talk about your love.
Go Raven.
Love. No, I'm just kidding.
Okay.
Ew. What are you talking?
Bad
Mr.
bitch,
Raven
bad
creeping
bitch.
through the door. Like,
Yeah, Mr. Raven's
Huh?
love.
Love?
I mean, he is very supportive of me, and right now, like, a lot is happening and changing, and like we're both kind of working through it But I think my favorite thing about him is that he genuinely takes the time to try to understand. Because I am not an easy person to be with. I'm really not. I know everybody can say that, but like, there's a lot of like shit that has hardened me, right, in my life. And I am always, or up until him, I was always 1 foot out the door and I was ready.
Shit, I'm hard with him too. What's up? You know what I'm saying?
I mean, you know, he might like it. I'm just saying. I'll give you his number and shit. Hi, Louie. But
Hi, Louie.
I am not an easy person to love because I will dead somebody. And I will act like you do not exist if you do me wrong. And he is patient with me for the most part. Obviously, you know, we're both human, but he's patient with me when I have those moments. And he has this really soft way of talking me down off that ledge.
He's got you figured out in that way, right?
Kind of. And like, that's not to say that the defense mechanisms don't kick in. I'm like, fuck you. Like, I don't need you. Right? But he's just very gentle with me when it comes to that. And together, like, we have grown collectively. And we are in our 5th year of marriage. We're going on 6 years. We've been together for almost 10. It's like he's my best friend.
Yeah.
Even when we fucking hate each other, you know? And like, there are moments where we will not fucking talk, you know? And there are moments where I'm like, you're an asshole. I'm not fucking talking to you. And vice versa. But the way that we have grown and expanded as individuals and as a couple is something that I've not experienced prior to him. Where he you know what the biggest thing for me was, he was the first person to not use my sexuality as a tool for his personal gain. You know what I mean? Where I was like, yes, I'm queer. Like, I like people. Like, I kiss women, I kiss men, I kiss non-binary friends. I love, you know? And he's like, yeah, okay. I'm like, that's it?
Oh, that's it?
I don't know.
Because normally there's something like, oh, well, when we have a decent.
You're like, shut the fuck up.
What are you playing at?
Jesus Christ.
Like,
And he's the first person who I've actually been able to really explore polyamory with in a healthy way, which communication and understanding and it like everything about like our relationship is not perfect, but it is perfect for me. Right?
Yeah.
And that's
People don't
understanding that there are
realizing
things
that.
that we have done together that we have now grown apart from, but we're still finding other ways to stay connected. And so we are this conglomerate of ebbing and flowing into and out of these different things that just kind of keep us together, even during the hardest moments. And we've had some really hard moments lately. So it's nice to have that.
Yeah.
Sex is really good too.
That's tight. That's always good. That's always
Hell
good.
yeah.
Hell
Because
fucking
he
yeah.
a big
Hoorah,
man
brother,
and
you
he
know
know
what
how
I'm
to
saying?
eat. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, that is. I will say though, like when you find a partner where like sexually you guys meet like that, dude, it's
Listen,
a whole nother
I'm
level.
Telling you, like, I am a sensual sadist. I will freely admit that all up and down the East and West Coast. Okay, honey? I am a sensual sadist. And the way that he just like, okay, kind of TMI, but not really. We're just gonna go into it for a second.
Yeah, it's
I
fine.
mean, have we not gone
Yeah,
into
right?
this before?
Yeah.
I remember there was a time where like I was really just like asserting dominance.
Oh.
And like we were, very primal and going at it. And he's like, oh my God. So I literally just grabbed him under the jaw and I forced him to look at me. I said, that's right.
Just fuck.
No, I was like, that's right. I am your God. And like, I will never be hotter. I will never be hotter
than that moment. Than that one.
than that moment. When out of nowhere, I am your God. Excuse me. And like after the fact, I was like, bitch, you heard what I said, right?
Damn, she MGK'd like I am weed.
That's
I
what the
am
content
your
creator in you is like. Did you clip that? Like,
Yeah,
Damn,
right.
Damn.
You put that, save that in the
Yeah.
memory bank. But
Yeah.
no, like we just.
It's really cool too. Like, and like I know sometimes like talk like this for some people it gets a little uncomfortable. I'm sorry for those who are weird about it. Not sorry. But
We're adults.
like it's so cool how like when you're with that person and you mesh that well, it just comes natural and like that shit, and you're just like you look back on that and you're like, holy shit, dude, we should have
That's
been
when
filming that. Like, what the fuck?
I drink.
Like-
I drink with my pinky up, thinking about a bitch.
Exactly.
Jesus Christ.
So like, and it's nice to have that. Like, but it's work, right? Like it is
Yeah.
work. We are
It
two
is.
very different people on so many different things, but we have to like choose each other that day. Like we are never going to be at 100% of ourselves at any point. So like there are days where it's like, babe, what you got? And he's like, I got like 10%. So I'm carrying the rest of that. Right.
Sure.
And then there are days where I'm like, babe, I'm done. Like, I'm just done. I've had a day. Like, I can't do it. And he's got to pick that up. It's never going to be 50-50. But we understand that it is a partnership and it is a union and we have to do it together to make it work, even when we are at our worst. So I'm really, really, really thankful. And like, I love that being with him has taught me so much about myself as a person. Because I never would have thought that I would have been in a long-term relationship like this.
Yeah.
So,
You never do. You never know what's coming up. You know what I'm saying?
because I am a god.
I am weed.
I am weed.
Is that a weed?
Is that a weed?
Is that a weed? Okay.
Call the police.
So, Marilyn,
Love
my love. Marilyn and I met at a time where I was extremely, extremely vulnerable. Actually, both of us were, because both of us had not very soon after, but somewhat relatively soon, had both just recently left relationships for very, very different reasons. And we both kind of just like stumbled upon each other because we've known each other for a really, really long time. And in passing, just for like people that we knew in the music scene, things like that. And, obviously all it takes is one message and then things, spiral from there. But Marilyn is, for all intents and purposes, like it took me 33 years of my life to find someone that makes me feel more unconditionally loved than anybody I've ever dated or been with or met in my fucking life. She goes above and beyond every single day to like make me feel like I'm important to them. And like that, like in ways that like I don't even fucking ask for. Like she takes my daughter to school in the mornings, does her stuff during the day, makes me dinner to come home to, and I never fucking asked for that. Literally for the past 3 nights has just like scratched my back to sleep every night because I've been stressed. and like has gone out of the way to go and do grocery shopping. Like my back was super fucked up. Like you guys remember that my back was fucked up when we first moved in here, and
Yeah.
she moved 90% of our shit into this apartment by herself because we were like on a fucking time window. Like we were like, we need to be
Yeah.
in this place and out of our place like now. And she was like, well, my baby's back's fucked up. I'm just going to take care of fucking business. She got the couch in here, got our bed upstairs, got 2 beds upstairs, actually, decorated our daughter's entire fucking room, decorated our entire home, and like just handled it. Well, because I was hurt, I was fucked up, and I had my band's like shit going on, I had family shit going on, and she just said, I'll fucking take care of it because I know that if it was me, I know that you fucking would, and that's sort of
boss.
a like empirical like system in every way, shape, and form in our relationship where we just have this sort of like unspoken like I have your back because I know that you'd have mine. You know what I mean? Like we like down to the very like smallest minute details where we just like unspeakingly have this routine where because we have technically 1 parking spot at our apartment complex, like for our apartment technically, and we both have a vehicle each. We unspokenly, without even planning it, came out with an entire system where during the work week I park in the spot and on the weekends she parks in the spot. And it just wasn't like anything we discussed. It just happened. And that like reflects in everything. We just say like, you work all day, I'm gonna go do grocery shopping. Or like, hey, like I know you've been busy, I'm gonna clean the apartment. You know, like I know that you've been stressed out today. Let me make you dinner and like we'll wind down with a movie that I know that you like. And it's like so reflective in everything that we've done since the day we started dating. Because our first date was 8 hours in a park, laying in the grass, talking. And then our second date was 6 hours until nighttime, laying under the stars, talking. And then our third date was another 10 hours doing the same fucking thing. Like we were having dates that felt like fucking movie, like dream dates. Like this shit was fucking insane. I am like befuddled by the shit. I was fucking boozled that I was like, what is the fucking catch? What is the catch here? Okay, because I was like, there's something going on here. And then actually about like 3 months into us seeing each other, she actually cut things off. We broke up for like 3 weeks. To her, she says it was like 1, but I was like, no, it was like 3 weeks. Okay, it was like
I'm not keeping count, but
I remember that shit. But we like
3 weeks, 13 days, and
we were both messes. We were both fucking miserable messes. Jag can attest for this. Like we were recently talking about this with my band, Cardboard King and Chad, my bassist, my band. We were talking about this at practice and how like my guys, Bryce and Travis, our drummer and guitarist, they were saying like, I've never seen you cry over a girl before. And those couple of weeks were the only time I've ever been like sobbing over like something that I felt was like, this was right. And I don't feel like this is right for us to not be together. Like, and I've never felt like that before. And so as a romantic, DJ, I see you.
Yes, sir, brother.
Wrote her letters every night, and slid them into her Dropbox. We got a shared Dropbox for our nudes. And I wiped all of them because I was like, listen, like if we're not dating, I have no right to your nudes, period. So I deleted all of them and I just dropped a 2-page letter that I did in there. Basically just talking, I hope you're good. You know, I'm sorry it came to this. You know, I'm just literally just want you to know that like I'm thinking about you and I hope you're good and great. That's all this is, right? And I wrote another one the next day and another one the next day, and then she finally wrote one back. And we started talking via 11 p.m. letters that we wrote about our days for that entire course of like 2 weeks that we were, you know, separated for. Until one day we decided we need to talk about this, and we got together and we cried in each other's fucking arms and said, I can't do this without you. And
oh my God.
Now we're living together, taking care of our daughter. She is a sex worker and works hard at it. and helps me take care of me, and I help take care of her in every way that I possibly can. And it is legitimately the most like beautiful, fruitful, fulfilling relationship I've ever been in my entire fucking life. Like she's caked up like fucking crazy, and that's just the main part that's fucking tight. You know what I'm saying? Everything else is just as fucking dope. Just as fucking dope. You know what I'm saying? And like we talked about, you know, the sex thing earlier with you guys, like that was just, we didn't even have to like go over nothing. We was just like lit. We're both switches. Let's have fun. And like every time from then on has just been a fucking walk on the beach. Goddamn. You know what I'm saying? But it literally, I know like Jack and Chad, like this straight out of a fucking romance. It is. And like, that's the part that like is nuts to me, because I spent 33 years of my life, 32 technically, because we started dating when I was 32, 32 years of my life feeling like I didn't fucking deserve this. Because I didn't. For the longest time, I really did not feel like I fucking deserved this relationship. And like, she does something for me that makes me feel like that's bullshit. I've been bullshitting myself my entire life, and she does everything she can to like make me feel like I'm worthy of something more than what I've been giving myself. And that is like undefeated fucking feeling. Undefeated. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't feel like I can be fucking touched anymore, because like I'm just like,
Trying to get like you, my boy.
I'm about to fucking, I'm putting a ring on this fucking person's finger. Like, dead fucking serious. Like, I've been calling this shit for a fucking minute. I'm going to marry this goddamn human being, because like, I have never, ever, I've had some super fucked up things I've experienced in my life. And this person makes none of it fucking matter. None of it. I can be unabashedly my fucking self. Unabashedly in every way, shape, and form, and they're fucking about it. Like, our humor clicks, our time clicks, our plans click, our life plans click. Like, it's the most perfect fucking puzzle piece ever. And my stupid fat ass over here kind of like, what did I ever fucking do to ever fucking deserve
How
this?
blessed are we, dude?
You know what I'm saying? Like, I never in my fucking life, never.
I want to know what Mr. Raven says about me.
Let's
He's
have
like-
Mr. Raven on here. Let's have Mr. Raven on here, man. Look, come
Honestly,
on.
if he wasn't working overnight, then he would be here.
Yeah, I mean,
But he would tell you that this ass is delicious.
There you go. There you go. You know what I'm saying? There you go. I mean, like, listen, like, if you're gonna fiend it up, you gotta fiend it up. I mean, like, I got a nude picture of my girl right here, like literally right behind me. You know what I'm saying? If you're trying to pay for my if you're trying to pay for our PS5 Pro here in a couple of years, you can check her out, Maryland X West, on all platforms. That's tight. That's cool too. That's you know what I'm saying. Or if you don't want to go that far, you can check out at Ocean Shrine on OnlyFans and ManyVids. That's tight too.
You're on ManyVids now? Bet.
Yeah, and Fansly. Yeah, I got a $5 clip you can buy right now. That's on there.
Nice.
That's on there.
Nice.
I might buy it
I'm a plug.
for
you know what I'm saying?
scientific
That's what I'm
reasons.
saying. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, do what you got to do. You know what I'm saying? I ain't here to judge. Anyways,
I might buy it just for
it's to come.
future
Just-
Shipwreck Show
just so you
clips
know.
to like.
don't do that. don't do that.
No, I'll crop your face. Just the face you're making.
The face ain't there. The face ain't there. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Oh shit!
there's a couple googly eyes, but no, I'm just kidding. But the
Quote
face ain't
one
there. The face ain't there.
legendary Star Lord. I'm gonna make some weird shit.
Oh,
You know what I'm
God.
saying? I mean, anyways, guys, I love love. I love love.
I love, you know,
I
I,
love
do
y'all.
too.
We love love.
Even if it's a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
And listen, I mean, like, sometimes she be getting on my nerves. You know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes she do be getting on
yeah.
my nerves, and sometimes I be getting on her nerves. Actually, a lot of times I be getting on her nerves.
same.
Sometimes she gets in a
Same.
mood, and like, well, and here's when I knew it was fucking perfect. Is like, she gave me attitude one time, and she was like, "You need to fucking stop doing that." And I, like, from across from was like, "Ew. Don't fucking talk to me like that." And she was like, "What?" And I like laughed in her face. I was like, that was fucking gross. Don't do that shit to me. Don't do that. Like, I don't talk to you like that. She was like, stop. That's not funny. Yeah, it is. Yeah, fuck it is. Now your guard's down. You ain't mad at me now, are you? Then I'll fart in bed and then pisses her off again. But
Oh my god, the farting thing. I don't understand.
That's one thing I actually don't do. I feel so bad about that. 'Cause I know what I eat, dude. I know what I fucking eat. I know what I put in my body. It can't be that good coming out.
The thing is like sometimes like I will be talking to him and like there's no like audible sound, right? Like I've not heard anything and I just smell. And I'm like, did you just fart? And he's like, yeah. And I just turn and walk away. I don't care what we were talking about. You are not finna kill me today. No, sir.
maybe you deserve death. You know what I mean? Maybe you deserve the death. Death by snoo snoo? By poo poo? Death by poo poo?
Or no. Shut the fuck
Is
up.
that the title for this episode? Death by poo poo?
Death by poo poo. Let's fucking go, dog. Speaking of poo poo, though, this has been the Shipwreck Show, where once a week, every week, for the Brethren Court gather together to discuss anything and everything, including love. The Seven Seas has thrown our way. If you're on this wave, you can head on over to our Discord channel where you can submit questions and topics, get exclusive content, and soon have early access to episodes before the Alive podcast and video services. But you can also support us by following or subscribing to Good Kraken right here at twitch.tv/Good Kraken Show, or by subscribing to our YouTube channel by clicking the details and description section below in order to get updates when new episodes go live everywhere. We have to get going, everybody. But until next time, my friends, onlyfans.com/oceanshrine.
Rate us 5 stars.
5 stars, baby. Let's fucking
everywhere.
go.
5 stars.
Let's
Podcast
fucking
and
go.
dirty.
I will.
The
You know what?
number
No.
one podcast
We're
in
good.
Atlantis.
Death by poo poo.